I'm standing here today in Peterborough Cathedral in this beautiful part, which is the new building. Now, as you can see, it's not particularly new. In fact, it was built in the Tudor age. It was built before the reign of Henry VIII, when this was still an abbey, and before the whole building became known as the cathedral. Throughout history, our churches have continued to change and to develop, and they've done that so that they can become relevant to their communities. It's always a change which honours the heritage and the history of our wonderful church, but the sense in which we have to be relevant to the people around us so that they can get to know Jesus for themselves. The development from an abbey to a cathedral was a journey that this place had to follow, and it continues to follow that. Even today, this cathedral is working out how it's relevant to the people who've come and visit every single day. Across the Church of England over the last few years, there's been quite a lot of work done to think about how we need to continue to change and to develop whilst honouring that wonderful history, but becoming relevant to our current day communities. In many ways, we might call this vision and strategy. But at the heart, it's doing what we've always been called to do, to proclaim Jesus afresh in each generation. That is the vow that every priest makes at their ordination. In the Diocese of Peterborough, in the Statement of Needs, you asked for a bishop to come and to develop and shape a vision and a strategy. And that's what I've been doing since I arrived here 2 years ago. I've been out and about listening to you, watching and seeing what God is already doing, and beginning to put together a way in which we might continue to think about ways in which we could be more creative and adapt to new generations who haven't yet found Jesus for themselves. We're on a journey of discovering what God is calling us to do, who He's calling us to be, and various priorities are emerging. We'd love you to be part of this journey, but what we're seeing so far is a sense of working out what we need to invest in terms of resource and people and some of our finance. Already we have a wide range of parishes, communities, schools, chaplaincies that are engaging in very, very different ways. And we want to continue to celebrate that, to continue who you are, where you are. But we want to help you and support you better in some of the new things that you are doing. We want to focus on leadership development, both for lay people and for clergy. Everybody longs to see more children and young people in their churches. How might we do that better? How might we help you in the things that you are trying? We want to make sure that well-being is high on our list of priorities. Well-being for clergy, but also for you as lay people. We know that many people are carrying a massive burden in churches, church wardens, treasurers, safeguarding officers. How can we make sure that well-being is at the top of our list of priorities? This work is ongoing, and we want to hone what we've been hearing and turn it into a set of priorities so that over the next couple of years we can be really clear on what we're focusing on. We need you to help us in that journey and to feed back to us where you think we might have missed things, where there are gaps in what we're talking about. This is all going to be good stuff, but none of it will make any difference unless we continue to focus on Jesus. The key priority is that we are disciples of Jesus, that we grow in our love for Him and we recognise His love for us, that we seek to help others experience that love and so experience the transformation that only He can bring. We long for the day when all of our communities are aware of the difference Jesus can make in their lives. So do pray that in all that we do, we never lose sight of Jesus. If you'd like to get in touch with us, do please contact us. You can email us on joinin@peterborough-diocese.org.uk. Thank you.